What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to a Monday edition of my Path to Power. Before we get into the episode, if you guys are looking to purchase some FIFA Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out FUT Coin Emporium. They're cheap, quick, and reliable. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a discount. So we're picking up where we left off. Time to disassemble this BPL side. And I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go, which player I wanted to use. I talked about La Liga, and that was largely just because I wanted to use Griezmann. I've heard a lot of good things about him, so I went and I looked at his price, and I was like, he's really expensive. So I got the up Griezmann instead, and I meant to show you guys this whole squad, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to name them all. I don't remember their prices, but I will do my best to remember to show them to you in the next episode. So up front, I'm going to be using the up Griezmann, Karim Benzema, and Jefferson Farfan. My midfield is complete with Fabregas, Xabi Alonso, and Julian Draxler. Left back, Jordi Alba. Center backs are Sergio Ramos and the upgraded Boateng. Right back, Philip Lahm. And in goal, I could not help myself, Manuel Neuer is making his appearance, and I'm hoping he can help me keep some clean sheets here. This guy running a 3-5-2 formation. And every so often when I live stream, which I will be doing today, by the way, I get asked to use the 3-5-2. And frankly, this year, because of how important I think the wings are, using the 3-5-2 is just like, it's just suicide on Ultimate Team. And it's largely because you give up too many chances like that. Now, I was a little bit lucky to get the deflection into the goal, but regardless, getting in behind the outside two center backs with wingers is just really quite easy, and nodding it back across or crossing it back in. Once you get all the way to the end line, which is kind of the only way I cross. Well, I cross it some other ways sometimes, but it becomes quite simple. Draxler get a little bit of free space, plays in Jefferson Farfan, gonna take on his man, and it's blocked. He's down, but Fabregas Griezmann to clean, and he probably should have cleared it. Now I'm in Division 2, and I am actually shocked by the number of people that still just hit A straightforward in about every circumstance. People give up so many goals because they're just trying to pass it straight forward with the A button, when sometimes you just gotta bomb it out, and he gives it away right off of kickoff. Never a good thing to do when you're already down 2-0, and nice little bit of work on the left-hand side. I did hit wing swap. Griezmann is left-footed. Farfan is right-footed. Both of them have some nice shots, but how about this for Cesc Fabregas? Probably in my would I put him in? Probably in my top 3 favorite center mids in the game. I think I definitely would put him in my top 3. He does just about everything. The only thing he's not is ultra fast in terms of a dead sprint, but he is decently quick, and he's actually surprisingly strong on the ball. So for me, he does everything well. I'm using the Maestro Chem style on him as well to boost his shooting, his dribbling, and his passing. His passing already a 90, brings that up to a 92. His shooting is 79, puts him in the 80s, so he does everything quite nicely. Lovely first-time strike, Karim Benzema, and puts that one 4-0 now, 60th minute. I am on my way to another victory. Now, this match was in the Cup. I wanted to test out the team in the Cup first before I went on into divisions. And it's kind of one of those things that I've done for forever. If it's, I want to be able to progress to Division 1. And so I take back my A straightforward for Division 2 thing. But you're going to see it more further along in this episode anyway. So I suppose there's that. And this is one of those things. If you go back to your players left after you turn in for a finesse shot the first time, just about everybody bites on that, is worried about the first time finesse shot, and it works like a charm. I'd say just about 10 times out of 10, and it becomes an easy little finesse shot. 5-0 the final score, and we're on to the second round of the Cup. But I was on my way into divisions because, as you guys know, I want to win Division 1. That is that is my agenda at this point in time. So that's the direction that I'm heading, and I had a few fitness issues. Well, not fitness issues yet this game. Karim Benzema 89, and most of you guys know that I like to keep it about 90. I didn't see that flashing 2-bar, and so this game was a little bit laggy. It's so annoying. It's one of those things that drives me crazy. If you guys tune into my streams ever, you know that 2-bar generally means I'm not playing, and I didn't get much going in the first half, so I went for the over-the-top, and it worked like a charm. He tried it on me off of kickoff, so I figured, hey, what's the harm? Let's go for it. Let's get that goal that we need, and see if we can do it. Now, I feel guilty sometimes if it's that one goal that separates, the game, and that's the only thing and the seemingly only reason that you might grab a win. But when we are in the 77th minute right here, quick little sequence to get the restart. Terrible Xabi Alonso. I always forget how slow he is, but Julian Draxler, nice little bit of work. He does have 5-star weak foot, so no harm, no foul. Taking it with his left foot. Not much thunder behind that one, but enough to tuck it into the bottom corner and give us that 2-0 lead, so no need to feel guilty right there. Looking at the bottom of the screen, there was definitely a man open down there as well, so I had options, but I was happy to take him on. LOL FC dropping 3 points. I'm picking up 3 points. That one should have gone in with Farfan as well. You missed. I didn't show you that chance, but I banked it off the post. I could not believe it. So one more match in division is the route that we're going to take with this episode. Had a few contract issues and needed to sort that out. I also had some fitness issues, so I was going to go out. You can get regular fitness cards for about 150 coins, but I put some bids out and I couldn't find one that was going to be quick, and I got annoyed, so I just went out and I paid by now 1,400 coins for a squad fitness. This is one of those things that you do from time to time when you just kind of get fed up and you need the fitness cards. Now, building a hybrid side means you don't really have many options in terms of rotating players in and out of the lineup when you have fitness issues, so you are going to end up buying fitness cards. Now, you could have like, I guess, a complete another half to the hybrid, or you could have a completely rotational squad that would solve your fitness issues, but for the most part, you're just going to be paying those fitness cards. So FC Kate Upton, Inform Fernandinho, Sergio Aguero, Samuel Eto'o, Inform Andre Schürrle, but it's Jefferson Farfan making his move inside. A thunderous shot. Keeper can do no more. Parry it out wide. And it's been a while since I've scored from a corner kick. Well, actually, I think it's been a while. I don't remember scoring from one, at least 2 recently. But Fabregas going to knock it in. He has wonderful free kicks. Benzema there to nod it down. A little bit of a deflection again. Second bit of some decent luck for this episode. And it is 1-0, 21st minute. Now, this guy, you're going to see, he was a little bit risky at the back, and I'd be lying if I told you that I wasn't a bit, I didn't do some, debatable things with my defenders in terms of passing it around and trying to work out of the back. I should probably knock it out a bit more than I do at times, but this is a fantastic passing sequence. That's the ball that I love. I talk about it all the time, and I think this is the game. Fabregas may be going to grab more than a handful of assists in this game. How about this? Lovely 1-2. Sees Griezmann on the far post, and that is a goal that put a smile on my face. I suppose a cross in the end, but it was the wide open guy on the far post. Fabregas was never going to score from this angle, and the decision had to be made quickly. Griezmann nodding home nicely to give us that 2-0 lead, and you can see this guy risky business. And I'm going to just spin around, keep possession. Julian Draxler on the overlap, and he's good. A lot of you guys always say you should use him as a center forward and a false 9, and to be honest, I think he'd be quite good in that role, but he's actually performed phenomenally. Scored, I think, 3 goals in this episode alone from that center mid spot, which is just wonderful. He gets forward well. His defending is actually a little bit better than you think because his pace is almost 80, and he's a decently sized guy. He does okay pushing players off the ball. Nice turn there. Karim Benzema, Cesc Fabregas in some free space. Gonna see Jefferson Farfan streaking forward, and he's going to let me get out wide, trying to do a little shake and bake to get inside. Unlucky. A pass straight forward. Why do you do it? But why does Xabi Alonso not finish? Almost the better question. Deflection falls to the man that started it all with the scoop turn. Karim Benzema, 49th minute. It's 4-0 already, and I kind of started to take the foot off the gas a little bit. At this point, 57th minute, now we're working our way forward again. We got a little bit of a Barca connect, Real Madrid connect. That's kind of what happens, though, when you use La Liga teams. I guess, actually, Griezmann doesn't fall into that, so there is that to make me happy. And again, A pass, trying to turn when you shouldn't turn. Just play the way you're facing. Here's what I was expecting from Xabi Alonso. An absolute thunderbolt right into the back of the net in the 59th minute to give us that 5-0 lead. Second 5-0 of this episode, and this episode was a bit longer. I love hitting a little top net right there. It's so sweet when it happens because it is indeed the best net. Anyways, guys, that's how it ends. That's how this episode is going to come to a close. Remember that I said I would be streaming today, so be sure to check that out on my Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/AirJapesFIFA. You can also follow me on Twitter at AirJapesFIFA. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, like or thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.